CISO podcast, providing the best insight on information security and security IT advice to business leaders everywhere.
Absolutely. I mean, if you think about it, most of let's just think about, for example, as an example, an insurance company, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm an insurance company. I want to do cyber insurance. Like, I have seen a lot of different cyber insurance. I've seen a lot of situations where randomly they got paid. Other times they didn't get paid. But the question is visibility and trust. Like, it's a different environment. You cannot see it. The insurance company just signs a paper with you, and, it's hard for you to get paid. Let's just be honest. Like, because the opportunities for the insurance company to claim something was not ideal somewhere is almost infinite, right? Even though the risks are not going away. So, for example, this sort of approach allows for the insurance company to have pseudo visibility of the SLAs from the systems of the client, and under, for example, smart contracts, automatically adjust the pricing structure. Oh, do you have a bit of risk here? I don't know what risk it is. I just know that this line and this line from ISO 27001 or PCI DSS or CIS or whatever are not being followed, and you have 60 days to fix this and send us like the plan. Otherwise, we're gonna increase.
It's like
the fees,
Uber surge pricing. It's CLI surge pricing, right?
Exactly.
They didn't patch vulnerabilities this week. Suddenly their CLI policy cost them, instead of $500 this week, it's $5,000, because that's a critical risk, and you didn't
imagine
patch
you're a financial regulator. Like, you have you have no visibility. Like, you send a guy, and the guy, this is the standard right now, right? The guy goes there, like, Big Four or whatever, nothing against them, they're doing their job. The guy goes there and it's like, okay, I have a template, you're a bank, you're 50,000 devices across 10,000 locations, and I'm going to fill this template. I'm going to ask some questions to the board, and they're going to answer it. And I'm going to check 2 or 3 computers out of the 50,000. I'm going to give you a stamp, and somebody is going to give me $1 million. And that's a picture in time in a year. And sometime next year, you're going to do the same. And this is kind of like the best practice.
Yep.
But under this principle, it's a very different, more transparent approach that actually uses the whole infrastructure of the bank, for example, for consensus, which makes it extremely resilient and hard to tamper with. Because really what we're talking about is really bringing the hyper-resilient cryptographic structures of blockchains into any trust, any system that needs enhanced trust, or any process, let's say, of digital, of any kind of digital.